Is this real life? I feel crazy. The world is spinning around me. What's happening? You have 4 eyes. I have 2 fingers. Yes, I'm on Twitter. I'm not obsessed, but I Twitter every day. It's a part of my day. It's definitely a cool thing. A couple years ago, it wasn't really something around. I just tweet what I'm doing. Sometimes I just Twitter random things and stuff. One time I said Doritos inside of who eats Subway with Doritos in the sub, and then everyone responded, I do that too.
Oh my God.
How's that disgusting?
Would you rather, you know that game?
Yeah, I know that game.
Okay, would you rather have to be naked on stage during one full song, or drink a cup of blended worms? Answer Justin Bieber.
I have like little girl fans. I can't.
Okay, imagine that. Okay, so imagine it wasn't like weird like that.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it either. I don't.
If you even think of a woman with lust, it's the same thing as actually doing it, committing adultery or whatever. It's like if it even just crosses your mind for one.
It's pretty crazy, you know, the power of music. It's insane.
It's like another language. That's what's
really
cool about
is.
this album too, is it's in depth, but it's really simple. Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like, people in Japan, anyone can sing that. What do you mean? You know what I mean? It's like simple.
This album, obviously compared to all of your other stuff in the past.
Yeah.
Different Justin Bieber, yes?
Yeah, I'm finding myself, and I'm talking about stuff that I'm really going through. And I'm talking about really personal stuff,
Yeah.
so it becomes more relatable. It becomes more me.
I did something that really hurt him. I did something very immature and stupid. It damaged the idea of me for you.
Yeah, I think so too. She went out and did things that hurt me, and so it was just this hurt. She hurt me. And then before tour, we just really stopped talking. I was really upset. And rather than, you know, before that in my previous relationship, I went off and just went crazy and went wild, just was, you know, being reckless. Yeah, I got better. And so she would reach out to people that were like, that we knew. And she would get like these, you'd hear, right? You'd hear like, oh, he's doing so well. And she would be so pissed off because she's like, he's not doing well without me.
Facts.
Right?
Justin Bieber stepping onto the Coachella stage this year isn't just another performance. It might quietly decide the entire direction of his career. Fans think this is about music. Insiders say it's about survival. Behind the scenes, serious conversations are happening, pressure is building, and Justin is standing at a crossroads he's never faced before. What happens after Coachella could shock a lot of people and change how he approaches music forever. And that's why this moment matters more than anyone wants to admit. Coachella has always been a big deal, but for Justin, this isn't about headlines or hype. It's about proving something to himself. This festival isn't just one night and done. It's 2 weekends, massive crowds, non-stop attention, and zero room to hide if something feels off. For most artists, Coachella is a celebration. For Justin, it's more like a controlled experiment. He gets to test his voice, his stamina, his mindset, his recovery, and most importantly, how his body reacts after performing at that level, then doing it again the following weekend. That's not accidental, that's strategic, because the real question isn't whether Justin can still perform, it's whether he can perform and live with the cost afterward. And that's where the tension starts. For months, fans have been waiting for one announcement: a world tour. To them, it feels obvious: new appearances, new energy, a major festival. The next step should be packed arenas across the globe. But according to people close to the situation, Justin has been quietly resisting that pressure. No world tour, no non-stop travel, no months of jumping between time zones. And that decision alone has divided his fan base. Some people feel disappointed, others feel entitled, and a few are genuinely angry, like he's holding something back from them. But what most people don't understand is what touring actually demands, especially from someone who's already been pushed to the edge before. And once you see the reality, the hesitation makes a lot more sense. Touring looks glamorous from the outside: private jets, sold-out arenas, screaming fans. But behind the scenes, It's chaos. You're sleeping in different beds every few nights, eating whatever food is available between rehearsals. Constant sound checks, press appearances, travel delays, jet lag that never fully goes away. Then you step on stage and give everything you have, night after night, because thousands of people paid to see perfection. Your voice gets strained, your body stays inflamed, your immune system takes hits, and recovery time barely exists. People love pointing to artists like Taylor Swift and saying, "She did it, so why can't he?" But what they miss is that even those tours push people to extremes. 3-hour shows, back-to-back cities, entire continents in weeks. Just because someone survives it doesn't mean it's sustainable. And Justin already knows that lesson better than most. Justin didn't just talk about limits, he hit them. When he canceled his last tour partway through, that wasn't a casual decision. That's the kind of move artists avoid at all costs. It means lost money, broken contracts, angry fans, and endless headlines. But it also meant he couldn't keep going. That moment forced a reset. It showed him what happens when you ignore warning signs for too long, and once someone goes through that, they don't forget it. So when fans now ask why he won't just push through, they're missing the point. He already did that once, and he paid for it. Which is exactly why a completely different plan started circulating behind closed doors. For a while now, one idea has kept popping up: a Vegas residency. At first, some fans brushed it off like it was giving up, but in reality, it might be the smartest move Justin could make. One city, one stage, a controlled schedule, no constant travel, no living out of suitcases. He sleeps in the same bed, eats real meals, builds a routine. Instead of burning himself out for months, he performs a few carefully planned shows and delivers them at his best. And the demand would be insane. People already fly across the world for Vegas residencies. If someone like Britney can command deals worth over 9 figures, Justin could easily secure something massive. But before any of that happens, he needs proof. And that proof starts at Coachella. This is where everything connects. Coachella isn't about impressing fans. It's about gathering data. How does his voice feel the next day? How fast does his body recover? Does the pressure feel manageable or overwhelming? 2 weekends give him something a world tour never could: a realistic preview without full commitment. If he finishes both weekends feeling strong, confident, and stable, that opens doors. If he doesn't, that answers a different question entirely. Either way, Coachella gives him clarity. But there's another factor influencing every decision he makes now, and it has nothing to do with charts, sales, or streaming numbers. Justin isn't just an artist anymore. He's a father, and that changes everything in ways most people don't fully understand until they experience it themselves. When you become a parent, time stops being something you spend freely. Every decision suddenly has weight. It's no longer just about career goals or chasing the next big moment. It's about being present, being healthy, being mentally available. It's about asking yourself whether the life you're building actually makes sense long term. The version of Justin who toured nonstop in his early 20s doesn't exist anymore. That chapter is closed. Back then, the grind was expected. Saying yes to everything was normal. Exhaustion was part of the deal. But years of pressure, constant scrutiny, and pushing past limits eventually catch up to you. And once you reach that point, you don't look at your life the same way again. Some people online try to judge how much time he spends with his child based on short clips, paparazzi photos, or random moments pulled from social media. But that's a dangerous illusion. Social media shows fragments, seconds out of an entire day. It doesn't show the quiet moments, the routines, or the choices made when no one is watching. What actually matters is that his decisions now reflect a completely different stage of life. For the first time, he's choosing stability over chaos, structure over constant movement, health over expectations. And that choice alone has made some people uncomfortable. Which brings us to the most uncomfortable part of this conversation. There's a line between loving an artist and feeling ownership over them. And lately, that line has been getting blurrier than ever. It's okay to feel disappointed. It's okay to wish you could see your favorite artist perform live in your city. Those feelings are valid. But what crosses the line is demanding that someone sacrifice their health, family, or peace just to meet expectations. Real support doesn't sound like pressure. It doesn't come with ultimatums. It doesn't involve guilt or entitlement. Real support sounds like understanding. Artists aren't machines. They don't recharge overnight. They don't exist on demand. And pretending otherwise is exactly how burnout keeps happening again and again. Justin setting boundaries isn't weakness, it's growth. It's someone finally learning from experience instead of repeating the same cycle. And that lesson reaches way beyond one artist. This story isn't just about Justin Bieber. It's about what happens when someone finally says, "I can't do everything anymore." Most people watching this know exactly what that feels like. Saying yes too much, running on empty, letting expectations from work, family, or society slowly take control of your life. Justin choosing limits is a reminder that protecting your energy isn't selfish, it's survival. And sometimes, the strongest move you can make isn't pushing harder. It's stepping back before you lose yourself completely. And when you stop letting people cross your boundaries, everything changes. Your health improves, your clarity returns, your life starts feeling like yours again. That's not quitting, that's reclaiming control. Right now, Justin Bieber is standing at a turning point. Coachella won't give him headlines, it'll give him answers. It'll show him what's possible, what isn't, and what actually feels right moving forward. And whatever he chooses next will shape the next chapter of his life in a way we haven't seen before. Maybe that means a Vegas residency. Maybe it's a handful of carefully chosen festivals. Maybe it means stepping back even more than people expect. But one thing is clear, he's done sacrificing himself just to meet expectations. And whether fans like it or not, that might be the healthiest decision he's ever made. Because the best performances don't come from exhaustion, they come from balance. And if Justin can protect that while still giving fans unforgettable moments, that's not a loss, that's evolution. And now it'll be interesting to see who supports that evolution and who doesn't. If you made it this far, let me know what you think. Do you believe Justin is making the right move, or do fans deserve more? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them all, and if you want more stories like this, where we break down what's really happening behind the scenes in music and pop culture, make sure you hit subscribe. You don't want to miss what's coming next.